Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Big T with Extremesportsw with your boy Big T King C's. Marvelous Mac right here on Extreme Radio. Trying to turn this music off. All right, I'm back. Right here on Extreme Radio. Like I said, week 6 NFL season has been over, is over. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers today had a battle. It wasn't no battle. Everybody think it was going to be a tight game, but it wasn't. 38-10 win for old man Tom Brady. Uh, he looked looked fantastic. 166 yards, 2 touchdowns. They ran the ball perfectly. A great running game to take out that bad man, how Stephen A. Smith says. 30-10 win. Tom Brady, 166 yards. He 17-27, 2 touchdowns. Robert Jones is second, 23 carries, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ran the ball perfect, played good defense. Gronk, 5 receptions, 78 yards, with a touchdown. Um, Dominated the undefeated Green Bay Packers. They dominated 38-10. Very surprising win. It's not was it a surprising win. It was just how they beat them. 38-10 win. Aaron Rodgers, 160 yards, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns for that bad man Aaron Rodgers. Um, Williams really didn't run the ball too much. Williams had 34 carries for four carries for 34 yards. You can't win like that. And Jones had 10 carries for 15 yards. You getting a yard a carry, 2 yards was averaging. Very surprising when how Tampa Bay beat Green Bay. I'm very shocked on that. But hey, 38-10 win. Tampa Bay goes to 4-2. Green Bay 4-1, first loss of the season. Maybe they'll see each other again in the NFC Championship game. We don't know. But we'll see. King C's will be here in a few minutes. Away for him. Get into it. We'll talk about his Cowboys tomorrow night, Arizona. Um, NFC East just terrible. I'll get on that in a minute. My Skins, or a football team, but still Skins to me. Um, Talk about that in a minute. All right. Well, Pittsburgh still remain one of the undefeated teams, 5-0. Dominated the win over the 30 over the Cleveland Browns. Probably we thought gonna be a closer game than it was. It was a dominated performance by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Looking great this year. Clicking on all cylinders. Big win. 14 for 22, 162 yards. Connor, 20 carries for 101 yards. Great running game. We were talking about Bill when Bill left a couple years ago. Connor said they didn't know what they're gonna get out of Connor. From coming from Pittsburgh, he drafted, had cancer, beat it, and he's doing his thing. 101 yards. He was great in Pittsburgh. He was a dominating running back in Pittsburgh, and he's doing this thing now. 20 carries for 101 yards. Pittsburgh defense still dominated, still doing their thing, and still just knocking people out. I know these Steelers fans going crazy. I've been seeing them all day on Facebook. Oh, the Steelers are back. Things like that. Y'all got to win it all first. Let's see on that. So, all right, everybody join the conversation, and follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/user/TYM72, boy Big T. Cleveland Browns look very terrible today. Baker Mayfield, 119 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Kareem Hunt, just 40 yards. He's been dominated the field this year. Looked terrible today. 13 carries for 40 yards. So I don't know. I think Cleveland will bounce back. I'm looking at Cleveland getting 10 wins this year. They're back against 9 to 10 wins. Get in the playoffs. Probably early out in the playoffs. That's what I'm looking at. So we'll see about that. And like I said, 38-7 win today. for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And hey, so I'm gonna talk about the Carolina Panthers. Very surprising. I looked at their game today. They call it a loss from Chicago, but I'm very impressed with what I've seen out of the Carolina so far. Losing McCaffrey, losing Cam Newton, losing the whole just rebuilding. I thought it would be a really rebuilding year for them. I think they fought tooth and nails with Chicago today. I'm trying to pull the stats up. I'm very impressed with Taylor Bridgewater and what he has done. Um, Defensively, they looking like the old Carolina Panthers. 23-16 loss, but hey, I think it was just a great game. They put up the fight. Uh, Nick Foles had 190 yards, a touchdown, and interception, but it was a great defensive game. Teddy Bridgewater, he did he showing that respect he earned. He was a great starting quarterback in this league. He came from a little bit, got hurt in out Minnesota, and just like he's just showing everybody, hey, y'all made a mistake just looking past me and what he done last year. And for New Orleans and Drew Brees' absence, he's showing everybody that he's still a great quarterback in this league. He had get back to it. 16 for 29, 216 yards. Had two interceptions, but I was looking at the game. They stuck in there. It was a hard fought victory. Um, but Chicago, with the change of Nick Foles, they were doing good with Mitch Trubisky, doing okay. Um, but they're showing that they got more fight with Nick Foles. So 23 to 16 win. Hey, maybe Nick Foles can take it to the Super Bowl. I know the Bears fans would love that. Well, hey, maybe they can. We don't know. Like I said, Carolina Panthers, I thought would be a rebuilding the year for them, 3-3. I think they one or two in the division. I think they second in the division. And you got Tampa Bay, you got New Orleans, and Atlanta got their first win today. So hey, maybe a good sign for these for the Carolina Panthers fans out here. I know it's a whole lot of you. I hear all the time. Oh, Cam Newton. Yeah, I hear that all the time. Nick Anderson. So yeah, give a shout out. Um, let's talk about Atlanta Falcons. Get their first win today over the Minnesota Vikings. Didn't lose the lead. Stuck with it. Um, I forget what's the guy name. Oh, I know the coach name. But he took over today, or firing their coach, firing the GM, start of a new, I guess, a new beginning. Got their first win today, 40-23 win over Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Matt Ryan 371 yards. Matt Ryan has had a good year in his statistics. He's had a good year. It just you letting that league go. Super Bowl a couple years ago with New England still, I guess, still going in y'all head. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I'm still mad about the Cowboy game. So hey, still a little upset about that. So 40-23 win they over the Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Cousins. So hey, we'll see what they they got 10 points each quarter. Um 371 yards, 4 touchdowns. Todd Gurley, Tarver native, 20 carries, 47 yards. Hill, 10 carries, 28 yards. The running game, like I said, like you look at Tampa Bay, you look at Tennessee and Derrick Henry, that running game got to be your kryptonite to win games. I always feel that. I look at this passing game these days, I can't stand it. I think you got the good pass. You got that passing game to somewhat, but that running game is really gonna break you down and win games for you. Washington, listen. All right, so Kirk Cousins, have I heard 343 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And what the rumor is that he keep throwing the interceptions, they about to bench him. Um, I don't know about Kurt. Kurt is a great quarterback. I still think Kurt is a good quarterback. He's still around Washington. I still think he's doing putting up the great stats, but just the winning, he win and just look like he got to the playoffs with Washington one year, got to the playoffs with Minnesota last year, but can he win? I mean, that's the point that been the thing about Kurt. You pay him all this money, but he cannot win, and that's been the big thing with Kurt. So hey, but hey, let me take a quick break, and I'll be right back in a quick second. All right, your boy back, Big T with Extreme Sports with Big T King C's Marcus Matt. Right here is flying solo for right now. Like I said, catch us on all major apps: Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Um, Go join our YouTube page. Support the business. I ain't gonna just say black business. Support all business, but majority of black business support the black business. Sports Extreme Radio. Um, right here on youtube.com/user/slash TYM72. Go subscribe, support, build, help us build, help us build. That's my mentality. Help us build into something great, something spectacular. And hey, we can be here for you. We are the station for your local hip hop, R&B, music, sports, everything. Hey, if you want to come on the show, inbox me. I'm looking for all interviews, high school sports, anything that you want to be UFC, anything you want to promote. Hey, hit your way up, Big T at TYM72 at yahoo.com. You can email me or at streamradio at gmail.com. All right, back to the NFL. Um, and the Baltimore Ravens go the day 5-1 over the 1-4-1 uh, Philadelphia Eagles. Lamar Jackson still doing his thing, 186 yards, 108 yards on the ground. They was dominating. Philly fought back, but they was dominating Philly. It was what 24-17 nothing at one time. Philly started to come back, start using Jalen Hurts some in their offense a lot more. Um, and probably Jalen Hurts could come in sooner or later and be the starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know when, but hey, they're using them. You can see what they can do with them. Probably it might be a rebuilding year for Philly the way it's looking, but it should not be. They get Deshaun Jackson back this week. I say thank you. He's supposed to play the Thursday night game. You remember Deshaun been in the league a long time. He still got the speed, but hey, he's not still the same Deshaun Jackson he was years ago. The most dynamic, fastest guy out there, but he's not that no more. So Carson Wentz just 230. You pay him all this money, but he I'm not gonna say it's his fault. It just the team. Sometimes the team chemistry of what not happening right now for the Philadelphia Eagles is just not happening. Um, you probably got the right guys around you, but what it just not connecting. Um, I don't know. 30-20 lost today, 1-4-1. Haven't got the wins yet. Uh, Pittsburgh, I want to say you should have beat Washington. Uh, that's two. Maybe should have won this game today. Maybe. Um, beat San Francisco. The Cincinnati game. You should be 3-3 right now. I say you should be, but you're not. But hey, 1-4-1. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. But hey, see. All right. I'll talk about my skins real quick since they came on the board. Lord have mercy. Oh, 2019 win today for the New York Giants. The Giants was 0-5. Got their first win today, 1-5. 2019 win over my Washington football team. Um, Washington comes back and scores with 36 seconds left on the clock. Ron Rivera make a decision to go for the win for a 2-point conversion. I had no problem with him trying to win. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with him waiting 36 seconds to try to go for the win instead of going into overtime and beating them that way and securing maybe a win. Securing it. I think you made a terrible mistake. I understand what you were doing, but hey, with 3 minutes or something like that, hey, yeah, do it. But with 36 seconds left on the clock, I wouldn't have do it. I wouldn't have done it. Hold on for a second. Let me get King C's in here. If I know what I'm doing. All right, hold on, C's. Oh, so that, hold on. Here. C's. Hold on. King C came on. All right, wait for we get back in here. King C's. Oh, guess I'm like on these. See me. See my kids. See my son. Well, wait for C's to get back here. Like, okay, like I said, talk about my Washington football team. Um, like I said, you went 36 seconds to secure a win that you uh, should have waited 3 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. Why would you do that? So you got a loss. Now you're in last place in the division with Giants whooping you. So they put you at 1-5. Giants 1-5. But Giants whooping you. They put y'all in last place. And I thought about it today. I said, are the Skins trying to take this off? Okay, I feel better. All right. Are the Skins trying to get all right, now I feel better. I I guess he's coming back in. So I guess all the Skins trying to um get the number one spot for uh uh Trevor Lawrence. And are they trying to uh just I don't know, just destroyed the season. I just y'all what my expectation was for when they came in. I thought that what they were going to be at least um at least 7 or 8 win team. I thought Ron Rivera was going to turn the whole team around. I thought that they were going to be a decent team. Right now they are. I ain't gonna call them garbage. I just say they just don't got something, and they haven't got it together. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. Are they trying to just tank the whole season before they get Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson? And it would probably be a great, getting rid of Dwayne Haskins and things like that. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Well, I just don't know what they're doing right now. But I wish that you would fix the running game is terrible. Oh, Kyle Allen didn't look terrible today. He had some mistakes, but he didn't look terrible. I think it's Scott Turner, and I just didn't feel comfortable with that. Hire Scott Turner in the first place. I thought you should have went for a more experienced offensive coordinator. He just on his first year last year. When a team struggling in Carolina, now you having a team struggle in Washington. I would. Why did you go for a big name to show this? Say, hey, I can make Dwayne Haskins better with the arm he got. I can because you're the office coordinator. Most times they're not going to pay attention to what you're doing or what you want out of them because they feel like, hey, I'm the man getting paid so many millions of dollars. I don't have to listen to you. I can do it my way. There's no mistake you probably made. Hey, you had a chance to go for Cam Newton, a man that knows the offense, a man that knows he got something to prove to win, and to come there and he's not doing a bad job in New England. So why not go for him? And Robert Rivera, he already know what to expect out of Ron. Ron know what to expect out of him. Why did you go for the deal if you didn't feel comfortable with Dwayne Haskins? But we're in about again another year. Another be disappointing. We won 5. Um, I don't see them changing. You got Dallas coming up this week. I'm here to jump talking. I hear everything. I'm hear the Cowboys great team. Oh, the change around. All this, all that. I don't know. I just feel like we just made some big mistakes, and we don't got it right now. So I just hope we can change some stuff around and get things going. But we'll see. So I just like I said, Ron Rivera just I hope whatever I understand the things he got going on and stuff like that about his cancer situation. That you not gonna say, hey, that's the reason why. It just a lot of things just right now we do not look good and doing so. All right, let me try to get C's back up here, and I'll be right back. All right, the big guy back right here on Stream Sports. Okay. All right, King C, King C's some, we got some technical difficulties. I like it. I like it. So like I said, you can catch us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Castbox app. These are you catch us any major app around the world. Go to my YouTube page at youtube.com/BigT. You also catch us on Spreaker.com at Spreaker.com/BigTTYM72. Big T King C my black LC J Will right here on Spreaker.com. I hope everybody got out the vote. I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for, but this ain't no politics show, it's a sports show. But like I said, change comes from what we do in life and what we do as people. And I just hope everybody get out there and vote if you want to make a difference or what you want to do in life. And like I said, I think a whole lot of people say, hey, my vote don't count, my vote don't matter. We change how things go. It's not just how a person of color or person of you change how things go in life. You can be who you want to be and fight who or what you want to fight for in life. So let's do that. We got to both do what we can, do the things we do. I hope everybody is covered with COVID-19. I hope everybody's doing great. Like I said, thank you for your thoughts and prayers for me. I went through a situation with myself with had some blood clot, but thank you for your prayers. I see a whole lot of people just I just thank you for your prayers and you love how what y'all surround with me. So like I said, getting back to sports side of things, my Tar Heels last night they lost to Florida State. Great game. I think North Carolina was something by surprise. Sam Howell, first half, trying to run the ball too much, getting the ball down the field, and it hurt him. 31-28 loss. Driving down had the last drive. Missed a whole lot of missed two catches, major catches that could have kept the drive going and win the game. But I think I think we're still looking at a great year. I think we might get one more loss, and go to a big bowl. Hopefully, still go to ACC championship game and win that. So hey, basketball season about to start back up for the Tar Heels. Looking forward to that. See what they can do this year. November 18th, I want to say the first game against Charleston. Glad to see that. And then this season over. A whole lot of trade talking what I'm hearing. I saw that. And one thing about Paul George going to Brooklyn, joining Kyrie and Kevin Durant would be a great fit. What can bring the best out of it? Somebody going to do something to go against LA and try to take this title from LA. I'm hearing about they making moves with Chris Paul, that Rose for point guard. And Golden State going after Dwight Howard. Maybe James Harden on the move. Maybe I don't see that happening, but maybe it'll take a big trade for that to happen. What else? Clippers. Tyronn Lue becomes the new head coach of the Clippers. You really didn't make no changes there. He was assistant coach there in a way, so nothing will change. You can see about the same from what Clippers had last year. Maybe more fight. They can go a long way. So hey, maybe we'll see what can happen there. Well, I wish the Chicago Bulls to make a move to go get somebody. You got Cody White. You got Zach LaVine. The kid from Arizona. I say look out for Phoenix next year. Phoenix got in the bubble did a thing. I would say Memphis and Memphis and New Orleans. look out for Zion and the kid from Memphis. We got some great talent, and what's coming out of the young talent of Memphis, the Oilers, Phoenix. Phoenix got Cam Johnson. They got a whole lot of shooters. So look out for them this year. So hey, let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's like I said, I thank you for joining me. Hopefully next week King Season Marvelous Matt be here. We can go ahead and get into some things. Talk some. I still want to talk NBA with Marvelous Matt. I know he could disagree about big. So get into about that. What was start NFL season, NBA season. What's going? What's still going on in NFL season? Are we gonna see a cancellation in NFL season? Because COVID, the cases still on the rise, and now you see a whole lot of cases in whole lot of these facilities in football. So, hey, New England stopped their practice. I think the Colts had one this week. Atlanta had one. I want to say Jacksonville had a case this week. So a whole lot of things going on in this NFL season. So you never know that the NFL say, hey, it's not as heavy that they might cancel the season. I hope not, but your health is more important than anything. We'll see. I hope that, like I said, everybody stay safe, wear the mask. We'll see. So, and Tennessee Titans and Derrick Henry, I'll talk about that. Josh Norman, everybody's still talking about that. This boy Derrick Henry is amazing. 200 and I think he had 220 yards state, made no mistake. But Tennessee still undefeated 5-0. Making Ryan Tannehill look like a superstar, making him look like a real superstar. But see, trade deadline in NFL coming soon. What? Like, somebody gonna make some major moves to do something. Watch them do something. I don't care what to do something. God, he needs to do something. That's basically it. See you next week. And I'm out.